Good morning, students. Today we are going for the chapter 7 in civics, outcomes of democracy. Here, democracy means the people, they have the right to give their vote and choose their representative. Assessment of the outcomes of democracy. While talking about the outcomes of democracy, we have to keep in mind the following ground realities. In democratic countries, there is some common features like formal constitution, party system, provision for regular election, rights duties of citizen. These are democracies. The achievement of all these democracies would vary from each other. In a democratic country, there is talking about the equality, freedom, rights of the peoples. Are socio-economic and political problems which is solved by the government. What the public demands is there, it is hearing by the government in the democracy. Democracy is just a form of government which can only create condition for achieving something. The citizen have to take advantages, those conditions to achieve their goals. Accountable, responsive and legitimate government. The most basic outcome of democracy should be that it produce a government that is accountable. It means that whatever the planning of the government, this planning under the people's responsive. If the planning is fail, government given the reason, all the responsibility of the government. Legitimate government, it means that all the decision making in democracy becomes a time consuming affair in terms of cost, like whatever the decision taken by the government, this decision secured by the public, but in anti-democratic countries, the decision is taken by the monarchy or the king. The peoples did not against this decision. In a democratic country, peoples have the right, individual persons have the right. He talk about its words, it's talk about it words and given the solution. Norms and procedure based decision making. In a democracy, the decision is taken by the numbers of the peoples. Decision making system in democracy based on well devised norms, procedure and citizen willing to know. This factor is often missing from non-democratic government. Now in a democracy, there is the regular, free and fair election. Open public debates. It means public is talking about the political policies. What is the right, what is the wrong done by the government. Citizen rights to information about government functions. Democratic governments also do not have good record in terms of sharing information, citizens, but compared to non-democratic governments, much better records. Reality is that in a democratic country there is the more corruption. There is no corruption-free government. The people's demanding that the peoples have the right to against the government in next year when the election is going on. The people have the power against the government. Democracies are also not free from the corruption, like police, like lawyer, like court, medicals, hospitals. Number of the institutions are there. There is no free from corruption. Here, whatever the people demands, this is not ignored by the government in a democratic countries. Government has to be work for the welfare of the peoples. In terms of economic growth and development, when we compare to the democratic country and non-democratic country, it is reality that non-democratic countries where is the dictatorship, the decision taken by the king or the monarch, these countries are grow their economic. But in developing country, there are the some factors which not assure to grow their economic. For reason, I take the example I show you. If we consider track records, all democracies and dictatorship for the period between 1950 to 2000, we find that dictatorship have slightly higher rate of economic growth. In a democratic countries, there is not well economic growth. Some region like here population is more. Global economic scenario, country economic priorities. In terms of reduction, inequality and poverty, yes, that is the responsibility of the government to reduce the inequality and the poverty of that country. But reality is that in such country like India and where is the democratic countries, there the peoples who are the rich, they enjoy more. Like it is true that democracies, a small proportion of highly rich population enjoy maximum share wealth and income. But poor peoples, they need only the food, clothing, shelter, health and education. Reality is that government is also doing and provide these of the facilities to the poor peoples. Some example, Bangladesh, it is a democratic country and the 50% of the peoples are poor and there is number of the poverty in Bangladesh. Social diversity, when we talking about social diversity, it is difference on the basis of poor and the rich, black and white, on the different wearing of clothes, on the different religion. India is reality, a unity of diversity. It is a really a fact. The government in India basically it is working for all the religion, all the peoples, and given the betterment for them. In India or the democratic countries, there is reality, there is a freedom for the citizen, right to equality, right to freedom, right to speak, all the things are there. In democracy in India has certainly strength of claims, disadvantage, discriminated, equality, status and opportunity. What are the expectations from the democracy? Expectation from the democracy is that all the peoples of the democratic countries, they need food, shelter, well education, services, employment. These are the things the people expected from the democracy or a democratic government. When we ask people their reaction to working of democracy, they will always come with more expectation, various complaint. It's so people have developed awareness, ability evaluate performance of government. Reality is that in a democratic country, the government is going for welfare of the peoples, and peoples have the right to ask the questions from the government for their welfare. Thank you.